What is going on, world, beautiful people? I don't know if my camera will shut off because my camera's acting up lately, but we got a Big Brother blindside on the Challenge USA, and this video is not going to be long because I'm not a fan of the Challenge USA, but a lot of you guys like to hear my input regarding it, so I'm doing these videos for the 5 of you that are out there. I love you so much. Thank you guys for watching and wanting to hear my input. I'm not a fan of this season because there's just something missing. And I said in my last video, it's missing personality. It's not because I haven't seen these people in all of their original shows, because I know of half of the cast. And even knowing half of the cast, I'm still not enthused by seeing them. I'm not. Out of all of the shows, the only ones that I care for the most are the members of the Big Brother, but I know the Survivor cast. I'm not impressed. I know the Love Island. No, I don't. Let me stop lying. I know the Amazing Race stuff. I'm not impressed by the show that they were on and how they were on that show, because how they are now are completely different, especially the Big Brother. You know, they're not the same. But I guess it was a traditional, it was a traditional blindside, kind of, because Xavier had some idea that he would be going in. I mean, they had the conversation with him. I just really loved how Kyland is showing how much of a badass he is in this game. 2 wins in a row, just like Tyson, and it's super dope and super hot. Like, he carried through, even though he never gave Allison, or not Alyssa, Angela. He never gave Angela a weight to carry on the last week's thing. She didn't have to hold anything up. And Alyssa didn't have to answer one question. Kyland answered all the questions. Kyland is a beast, and he's proven himself to be a legit force. And he gets to take revenge on Xavier. To be honest, I loved it. I thought it was hot. Because you can't trust Xavier. Even though Xavier did what he needed to do to get to the end, the one that should really be upset is Alyssa, to be honest. Alyssa has every right to hold every fiber of her being towards wanting to seek revenge out on Xavier. Regardless if they're cool outside of the house or whatever, on a game level, he did her completely dirty. Period. Kyland, not so much. The reason why I say Kyland not so much is because Kyland was a part of the cookout, and every member of the cookout did every pair that they had completely dirty. And even though Kyland holds no remorse to it because it was a bigger objective outside of them, that's fine, but he still played a hand in getting those people's feelings hurt. Period. So when it got to the 6 of them, it was guys versus women. That wasn't a part of the game plan, but he made it a part of the game plan only to get himself closer towards the end. And in his mind, he was not trying to go to the end with Big D. He wanted to go to the end with Xavier. And Xavier told him what he needed to tell him in order for Kyland to potentially bring him to the end. At the end of the day, Kyland should have gotten rid of Xavier when he had the opportunity, but he held true to his word, and that's his bad. In the house of Big Brother, that's your bad. Okay? And so I understand that Kyland still feels slighted, and he got his revenge. That's it. It's no big to do or not. It is what it is. He got his fair one. And you can only own up that win. Well, no. Both David and Justine did their thing, but Justine figured out the puzzle. If it wasn't for Justine, David wouldn't have figured out the puzzle. So it is what it is. David finally has a win under his belt, not because of him by himself, but because of Justine. I would love for David to start winning something, though, because he needs to. Every show he gets on, he's crapped on, because in fairness, he doesn't win. He hasn't proven himself. But it would be amazing if David can prove himself and win something. He won elimination, cool. He knocked out Xavier, the winner of Big Brother, cool, but he had help. I don't know. There's really nothing else for me to say about the episode. Nothing else happened. You see why I say there's no personality to it? Nothing else happened at all. Angela is dangerous, though. Oh my God, Angela is dangerous. And so is Angela. Angela is... Tyson and Angela are dangerous, and they need to get out of this game. If they stay to the very end on some we want the competitors at the end, that's some bullcrap. I don't know why they think like that in the challenge, but that's not how it works. You want the weak people at the end so you can beat them and get the money. Period. Period. Anyways, leave your comments below. Let me know what you thought about the Challenge USA, the Big Brother Blindside. Woo! Deuces.